Hey there, Berkeley Lake Elementary. My name is Meteorologist Grace Anello, and I'm a meteorologist in Huntsville, Alabama. I am also one of Miss Winter's very best friends for a very long time. Well, today let's talk about what meteorology is and what weather is. A meteorologist is a scientist who studies the weather. We talk about whether it's sunny or rainy. We talk about the wind speed and direction. And most importantly, we tell people when there's severe weather in their area, like a tornado or a severe thunderstorm. I tell people on TV every day how they can stay safe and how they can plan for their day ahead. One of the main ways that I do that is by using the 10-day forecast, and that's what's behind me right now. You'll notice that each day has several things on it. A sky condition. Those are the clouds or the sunshine or the mix of clouds and sunshine or even the rain and storms. I put some words below it so that people know what they can expect that day. So if they see a rainy icon, they'll know if it's scattered storms or if it's just going to be a little bit of morning rain that will then turn to drier conditions later on in the day. Sometimes I'll use special weather words like these on the left-hand side that say cool and warm. See, because we're getting a big change in temperatures in just a few days, so that will help people to plan ahead. Those white temperatures you see are our high temperature of the day. We typically reach those at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Those lighter blue temperatures you see at the bottom are our overnight low temperatures. What time of day do you think we reach those? Well, you might be surprised to hear it's actually at about 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. You see, at that point, the sun has been down all night long, and that means that the earth is as cool as it's going to get before the sun rises yet again. So let's take a look at Wednesday. Our high temperature at 3 o'clock would be 67 degrees, and then when you first wake up on Thursday morning, your low temperature would be 53 degrees. So you'll probably want a jacket as you head out the door, but not by the time you get later into the afternoon. Okay, let's talk about your weather map and give you some basics of what you can expect from the weather. What we're looking at is the United States. We call this CONUS, or the continental United States, because it doesn't include Alaska or Hawaii. That's where the word continental comes from. What you'll notice first is all of these colors all over the United States. At the top we see mostly green. At the bottom we see some yellows, oranges, and reds. Well, those are our temperatures. In the world of weather and just about everything else, red means hot and blue means cold. Now, we don't see any specific blue on our map because no one is too cold, but we see green, which is cooler air. As we head farther south, that air gets warmer, which is why we see oranges and reds. You'll also see some of those similar sky conditions here on our map as well. There's a sunshine in the northeast, and then we see a cloud filled with rain as we head towards the west. Okay, now let's talk about some of the things we see on top of those colors. First, let's start with our pressure systems. We have L's, which mean low pressure system, and H's, which mean high pressure systems. Anywhere there's an H, we're going to have sunny conditions and dry weather. You won't see rain with an H, but where we have an L, a low pressure system, that's where we do see those rain clouds and those storms. That's something that you can learn for at home. Anytime your meteorologist says there's a low pressure coming, expect there to be rain as well. And then we have some fronts. This red pushing through Florida is a warm front. This blue pushing all the way from the Great Lakes region, almost touching to California, is a cold front. The arrows point to where they're going, which means our cold front is moving south and east, but the semicircles on our warm front is tracking north and west. When we see a warm front, we see a full day of on and off drizzly rain. So that's lighter rain that's there for several hours at a time, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, or even 12 hours. When we see a cold front, we see often shorter periods of rain, but stronger storms. That means we might have only 3 or 4 hours of rain, but there'll be strong storms in the area. Now, we can have low pressure systems next to warm fronts or next to cold fronts. That can change all the time. All right, we're almost done. Let's talk about some of the temperatures we see. Right here in Detroit, we see it say 78 with a slash and then 58. That 78 is your high temperature and the 58 is your low temperature, and that holds true for anywhere around the United States. Well, that's how I read a weather map, and that's how you can read a weather map at home too. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day at school. Hey, Mrs. Winters, I hope you're having a good one, and I loved getting to spend a little bit of time with you at Berkeley Lake. Y'all have a great day today, and I'll see you later.